Right, so I fired this torpedo from the seabed. I've set it to shallow. I can't steer it until it arms, so that's the cresta that's been circling me above. So it should enable about now. I should be able to steer it up. See if I can get this cresta. There we go. Up it goes. No, don't go that way. Go that way. Go on, baby. From the seabed. Cresta's making 21 knots. He knows it's coming.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 037.
Dropping noisemakers, but I'm still on. I'm amazed that my wire's still holding when I'm on the seabed at 650 feet. No. One torpedo. Ignore that noisemaker. Steer him on target. He's panicking. You're dead, sunshine.
Con sonar lost contact. Master
Yeah.
1, last bearing 039.
Suck on that, cresta. Helo's still on board. Right, that's my 5th kill, but those repeaters, I don't know. Let me see if I can kill them. Shallow, homing.
Con, torpedo room, firing tube 2.
Tube, for some reason, tube 2 drives it into the ground, so I can only fire from tube 1 out. I don't know what the other tube at the top might be. I'll stick with tube 1. I don't know where tubes, rest of these tubes are on the ship. I know one works, so.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
So, shallow.
Con, torpedo room, firing tube 1.
Tube 1 away. Let me try this tube over here, see if that fires or detonates.
Con, torpedo room, firing tube 5.
Nope. Didn't do me any damage. So, I don't know, let me try this one.
Torpedo firing tube 4.
1 and 4. Okay. I can kill these 2 repeaters. I've completed my objective. And the Navy will just have to come and save my ass. second one, that's the first one, right. Press time? No? Yes? No? Won't compress time for some reason. Oh, that's going to take a while then. Why don't you press time earlier, but it's not working. His targets are only doing 17 knots, so my torpedo should catch them. I wish I could have fired these harpoons, but I'm too deep. I don't know why it won't compress time. Something to do with the fact I'm on the seabed, maybe. So I'll set these shallow, so when they enable, right behind the ships, they should pop up. Fingers crossed. I just killed this Cresta. Don't know much about these Russian ships in the game yet. RBUs, guns, close in, support guns, very noisy. Donkey radar, bullnose passive, missiles, torpedoes. It doesn't say it has a helicopter, but obviously it does. EG, Cresta 1, Cresta 2. Ah, my pumps, man. Well, this is gonna take. I don't know why I can't speed up time. So I'll double check that I can't fire these things. Can't below 200 feet. Thought so. Managed to sink, let's have a look, what did I sink? So I sank the Krivac, the Cresta just now, the Cashin, I think I got first, then this cannon, took out a Rapucha, helicopter dropped one torp on me which got me, and amazingly, yeah, sunk me to the bottom of the ocean. I can't get up. I've done an emergency blow. I've tried driving along the seabed. So we're doomed, so I'm just trying to see if I can kill these ships anyway. Oh, for some compressed air. Graphic glitches when you're on the seabed. If you scroll up, it just disappears. Bit of a immersion bug there, but looking down, it's fine. What I'd quite like in this, just because I'm a bit of a wreck whore, looking at all the ships that are sunk. Like in World of Warships, I quite like a sort of, you know, if you could hit a sort of shift to get a free camera and just move around the seabed. That'd be nice. Or a button just to cycle between targets. Dipping its sonar there. Where is he? Nowhere near me. Yeah, so you got F1 for yourself. Oh no, F2 does look at... Oh, okay, the boats are still alive. F3 the weapons. Well, you're not going to hear anything, mate, because look, I'm all the way over there. Nothing's moving. So I'm just a piece of rock in the bottom of the sea. Oh, these torps have got miles to go. I can't speed it up for some reason. Aircraft nearby. Flooding. I don't have flooding. Well, okay, I do have flooding. Flooded. So, if you are watching this on a replay later, I would fast forward about 5 minutes of these torpedoes, because I can't speed up time. And how fast are my torps going? So my torps are going... I don't know, what are these torps? MK48, so I think they go about 50 knots, 60 knots even. It seem to be going that fast, but maybe the graphic speed isn't modelled per se, but yeah, I got the MK48 ad caps, and ships are only going 17 knots there. Enabled them behind the ships, but obviously they're pulling away, so when they get there, it might be too far. Probably should have enabled them ahead of the ships when I fired. Live and learn. But I don't know what that symbol is. I need to double check that. I think it's something to do with back to them on the seabed. We look that up. Oh, it's flooding. Flooding symbol. And I presume the other one's just showing that I'm on the seabed. Again, small quip. It would be kind of nice if when you hover over these things they tell you what they are to help new players, but the general controls are, well, there's not an awful lot of them, so I think I've only been playing this yesterday and today a bit, and just doing the training missions, so I imagine after a few hours of play it will all be pretty second nature. But, yeah, I can't leave, can't speed up time, and I can't move my sub. I've broken the game on my first proper mission. Yay! So, let's look at this torpedo. The Mark 48 and its improved advanced capability ADCAP are the American heavyweight submarine launched torpedoes. They were designed to sink deep diving nuclear powered submarines and high performance ships. The Mark 48 torpedo was designed at the end of the 1960s to keep up with the advance of the Soviet submarine technology. Operational since 1972, it's replaced the Mk-37s and the Mk-14 torpedoes as the principal weapon of the US Navy submarines. With the entry into service of the new Soviet Alpha-class submarines in 1972, the decision was made to accelerate the ADCAP program, which would bring significant modifications to the torpedo. Tests were run to ensure that the weapons could keep up with the developments, and the weapon was modified with improved acoustics and electronics. A new version of the weapon, as known as the Mk-48 Mod 4, was extensively tested, and production started in 1985 with entry into service in 1988. From then on, various upgrades have added to the torpedo. As of 2012, the Mk-48 Mod 6 was put into service. The Mod 7 version was test-fired in 2008 in the Rim of the Pacific naval exercises. The inventory of the US Navy in 2001 was 1,046 Mk-48 torpedoes. The deployment of the Mk-48 torpedoes, designed to be launched from submarine torpedo tubes, are weapons carried by all US Navy submarines, including the Ohio class, the Seawolf, the Los Angeles, the Virginia class. It's also used on Canadian, Australian and Dutch submarines. The Royal Navy elected not to buy the Mark 48, preferring to use their Spearfish. The Mk-48 and Mk-48 ADCAP torpedoes can be guided from the submarine by wires attached to the torpedo. They can also use their own active or passive sonars to execute program-targeted search, acquisition and attack procedures. The torpedo is designed to detonate under the keel of a surface ship, breaking its keel and destroying its structural integrity. In the event of a miss, it can circle back for another attempt. The swashplate piston engine is fueled by Otto Fuel 2, a monopropellant that decomposes into hot gas when ignited, which drives the engine. This thrust is generated by propulsion assembly. The Torpedo Seeker is an active electronically steered pinger 2D phased array sonar that helps avoid having to maneuver as it closes with its target. Unconfirmed reports indicate that the torpedo sensors can monitor surrounding electrical and magnetic fields. This may refer to the electromagnetic coils on the warhead from 77 to 81, used to sense the metallic mass, the ship's hull, and detonate at the proper standoff distance. Well, there we go. That's the Mk-48 ADCAP. And we're about couple thousand yards off from going active. running okay. Kind of on target, but I'm wondering if they'll be too far away when they activate. Amazingly enough, even though I'm on the seabed, my wires are still good, so I can steer them once they activate. Which I guess we know when they start pinging away. Still can't compress time. Won't work. So torpedo 1 is quite close to arming now. I will need to steer it slightly right, about 10 degrees. That's if they don't run out of fuel. Time to run, I've got 9 minutes. These Rapoochas might have managed to get away from me. So torpedo 1 is about to arm. So there we go. Course of the torpedo is 69, bearing 073, so actually 4 degrees right. That should get him. Still can't speed up time. So the other torpedo won't arm yet, but I need to try and make sure they don't interfere with each other if possible. There's the first one. It's a little bit further ahead. Rapoocha. Be dead ahead. 7 minutes to go. Might get him. Closing in. The torpedo still hasn't armed yet. Any moment though. If I can kill these two ships, I'll complete the mission and should be able to exit it, even though I'm stuck on the seabed and fired them from the seabed. Right, other torpedo has now gone active. I'm going to switch to him, see if I can... That's the wrong one. See if I can just keep them a little bit out of each other's way. Come on, babies. We can do this. Even though my men are doomed on the bottom of the seabed, we can stop this invasion of land forces by killing these two Rapuchas. We got the third one earlier. Just need to get these two. Only 5 minutes left on the talks though, so... I'm not sure whether that will be enough time. Hoping. Although this one has a little bit longer, it's further back, so I don't know. 4 minutes. Time to run, that is, TTR, so... Still can't, I don't know, it's mystified me that not being able to speed up time there, but... I'm running the beta, so I'm hoping that will... I think there was a problem in the earlier patches where sonars and torpedoes would still go for sinking ships, and sinking ships would still acquire you, etc. But I think they fixed that in the patch now, so making it more realistic. One's popped up. I think he's acquired him. Gone from blue to red, which is a good sign. I must be right behind. There he is. But I've only got 2.5 minutes of run time, so this is going to be amazingly close to the run time. Don't know. Can't quite tell whether it will do it or not. 2 minutes. Kind of thinking it might just. If they turned left or right, that would have helped. Time to run, 150. Ah, this is tense torpedo watching. You can't see the torpedo below the water, but it pops up every now and again with the waves. But 1 minute 30. Acquired him at 2:30 visually, so I think it might. Come on, baby. 1:15. Can't afford to miss. And that will mean, if I do sink these, I will have sank 3 of, I don't know, 7 ships or something from the seabed. Time to run, 45 seconds. Oh, this is tight. Come on, torpedo, kick in. 35 seconds. 34, 33, 32. 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 24, 23, 22, 21. Come on.
Con sonar lost contact. Master 6. Last bearing 074. Contact breaking in.
Beautiful. Right. This one has only got 30 seconds. He's not going to catch him. Oh, and if these didn't, then nothing. No other torpedoes would. Is there 25 seconds run time? What a shame. Ten seconds. 6, 5, 4. There we go. You live, sir. Bastardo. Well, bugger. Kind of bugged because I think it's going to not let me leave because of flooding. Can't get rid of this aircraft. Can't speed up time. No. So there's nothing that needs
Con,
repairing.
torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
And the flooding's so severe I can't pump it out. I've done an emergency blow. I can't leave because of the helicopter. Oh, I might have to just abandon ship. Shame. If that helicopter had gone, still would have had this flooding issue though. I was hoping it would start to pump out the water, but no. Okay guys, well this was just a short video.
Con, torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
I only started streaming it once I was already stricken on the seabed for some laughs to see if I could shoot these ships while I'm on the seabed. So I did kill 6 ships, but the one that got away. Okay guys, well thanks for joining me. I've only just got Cold Waters, so I might be doing some more videos on Cold Waters. There's much better people than myself with Jive Turkey, which I'm following and watching daily, Jingles and others, Outdoor Exodus doing videos, so yeah, but really enjoying the game after only having it a day. I've got the Subs and More mod fitted, so I've got a wide range of choice. I'll probably be playing some of the other UK boats and missions, and so thanks for joining me, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks very much, guys.